And the Honourable Member for Calgary-Beddington.
The complaints of the privileged are too often confused with the voice of the masses. That's a quote from John Kenneth Galbraith, and I thought of it earlier today when I heard the minister in QP say that Albertans have asked us to be present in the issues facing them today, and that's what we're doing, in reference to this bill, Bill 8. I find it hard to believe that most Albertans find that the issues facing them today is whether or not MLAs can do business from swanky box seats. Now, this amendment seeks to impose at least some small limitations by prohibiting sports tickets or concert tickets being accepted by members of this House. Folks, the fact that we are talking about MLA's ability to accept tickets to fancy events just shows that this UCP government has its priorities all wrong. This is a bill that opens the door to good old conservative entitlements and backroom deals. And the only funny thing about this is that when the current Premier was leader of the opposition in this House, she chastised that cronyism of the old Conservative dynasty. Well, now we see just how hollow and meaningless those words were. Because now that she sits in the Premier's chair, she is more than happy to act as conductor for this out-of-control gravy train. It is an absolute shame that this government is more concerned about their own perks than the pleas from Albertans who just want to be able to put something under the Christmas tree this year. We have spent a shocking amount of time in this session debating these bills that are all about lining the pockets of people whose pockets are full enough. My pockets are full enough. I don't need expensive hockey tickets or concert tickets. I don't need gifts to do my job. My job is to represent my constituents, and over the past 6 months, I have heard countless stories from those constituents who are facing real challenges. Terry is worried about turning 65 and losing the bulk of the disability payments, which he relies on to live. Virginia is a pensioner whose rent is going up $500 a month. Murray and his son Mark lost the supports they so dearly needed from PDD, and meanwhile this government has given $250,000 to their old buddy Preston Manning. They've revived Jim Dinning to lead their bogus pension scheme. Private healthcare advocate Lyle Oberg is back on the scene, and now they look to fill their own pockets by lifting gift limits. How do these UCP members return to their communities, look constituents in the eye, and tell them that their priorities matter when they walk into this House every day and propose such selfish legislation? I'm going to close by sharing a short quote again from John Kenneth Galbraith. The modern conservative is engaged in one of man's oldest exercises in moral philosophy. That is the search for a superior moral justification for selfishness. Thank you.